Well, I was legit talking to myself the whole time. GG's, bruh. GG's. Okay, well, what I was saying for the past 5 minutes to myself is everyone's been asking for a base design for my last video, and I don't want to make a base design video, so I'm just gonna do this on a bro. I'm just gonna do this on a live stream, and then I'll leave it up so you guys can come back and look at it. Yeah, that's crazy. Your boy was yapping to himself for like 5 minutes. GG's. But this is the starter right here. So we're gonna go phase by phase. This is phase one. I'll try to slow it down too, because I know people are gonna be watching this back. I don't want to build too fast. I'll I think I'm just gonna build it out, and then I'll put bro said unk. I'm gonna build it out, and then I'll just put like all the deployables down and stuff afterwards. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but some people need me to go that in depth with it, so I will. And this is where we built the jump up. Pretty basic stuff. I feel like it's all pretty basic stuff. I think the only thing that people really need help on is like the externals and the wide gaps. Hello? Alright. And then we will do honeycomb. This is the first layer of honeycomb. This is double honeycomb, so it's kind of expensive if you're playing vanilla, but if you're playing with like a 3-man, then it's not that bad to farm up. It's expensive for me though, because the people that I play with don't like to farm. Cough cough Dean. That boy does not pick up a tool. So I pretty much farm for my bases myself. Dean just shoots people. That's literally all Dean knows how to do is shoot people. My mouse feels like hella touchy right now. Not sure what that is. Stop hacking. GG's. Who thinks I'm hacking? Yeah, we'll do the regular honeycomb too. Maybe I should build like this. Hold up. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Pretty much just triangle honeycomb all the way around. Simple stuff, simple stuff. Alright, and then we're gonna need a jump up for now. I usually just do a little something like this to start off. And then you can upgrade these two, because that's gonna stay like that. Oh, I lied. Gotta be on this side if you want it to stay like that. Jump up's gotta be on the left side. There is gonna be squares here on both sides, but the jump up's gotta be on the left side. This is not a jump up. And then we will see, this is why people edit these videos. Okay, so that's gonna stay open. We're gonna go single door, window, and then we can wall off the rest. And then we'll do a jump up here. Just like that, just like that. The roof's on. I'm not even gonna put the embrasures down. Okay, now usually after this, the next thing I like to do is get these this part of the base, like these giant airlocks. I don't even know what you call them. Giant airlocks, I guess. And then you go window, 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 single door. You can put a double door, but I like putting single door because it gives you the option to honeycomb right here. Or not to honeycomb, to airlock it. Roof that. Close this off. You can just leave it like that for now, and we're gonna do the same thing on 3 different sides. So wherever you can put a square, like right here. So if you put a square here, there's like a little gap. I'm not gonna put squares on here, but everywhere you can put a square like that, put a square. And you build out like that. And then on one of these, I usually like to leave one broken, because then you can put an oil refinery inside. You don't have to worry about compounding for an oil refinery. Yo, is this the base you made in your last vid? Yeah, it is. It is. Window, window, same thing as the other side. Jump up here. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'll put all the deployables down later. Sorry if I'm not reading chat, really. I just want to get this done. Fire based on 5x, just a bunch of triangles, because triangles are like, if you have a base that's strictly, what? I forgot to make the server private. Okay, hold on, give me a second. This is going to be, if you're actually like trying to learn how to build this base and you're watching the stream later on, I'm sorry. Because this is going to be AIDS with all the stopping. Give me a second. I gotta make a password for this. Look at these little gremlins, dude. /s. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry, boys. I didn't want to kick you. I have no choice. All right, we're back. He's low, but what are you trying to say, Phantom? Oh, he's live. That's good, Phantom. Everyone's asking for this base design that I had in my last video, so I'm gonna make it. The base design that I tried to make with you, but I failed. Oh yeah, okay, I'll make sure to explain. I figured out why that happened, Phantom. Why I wasn't able to build the base. I will explain that in a second. Okay, this is looking really like crazy and out of whack right now, but it's okay. It'll come together. It'll come together, promise. We'll start off with this side. These are also soft side. They should not be soft side. I confused myself for a second. All right, we're gonna do the honeycomb on the second floor now. Then we're gonna put another jump up here. Like that. And the last jump up. Okay. Now it's looking a little more even. And then you can throw the tops on these. Low-key am lost? Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, so this is what it should be looking like. Quad honeycomb. What are you talking about? A base design that you have? Quad honeycomb? That's just... You know what I call that? I call that DTM. You know what DTM stands for? Doing too much. I don't even, like, if you're... I'm not that dedicated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not. Yeah, we can wall all of this off. Okay, we can add this part. Okay, now these squares, these empty squares on all three sides are going to be bedrooms. So you can put door frame and wall. They don't have to be bedrooms. Like you can, I mean, let's be real. No one really gets online in this game unless you're playing 5x. And at that point, this space is kind of like rendered useless in 5x because it's so small. But I like to put bedrooms for aesthetic purposes. And for the off chance that maybe, just maybe, someone will give me an online raid. Honeycomb. This is also going to be a jump up here. Like I said, there's probably a more understandable way for me to build this base for you guys, but just I'm not gonna post a base design video on my channel. And this is the way I build it. So, I mean, I'm sorry if it's confusing, but good luck. Good luck following along. Okay, and then we can fill these with walls. This is honeycomb, and this is going to be where the farm's at. Or at least the planter boxes. Which ones didn't have doors? Are they all have doors? Never gotten online in this game? Yeah, no. It doesn't happen. If you play vanilla, especially, it doesn't happen. Unless you're on a server with me, I'll give you an online. Okay. Now that we got the third floor done, we're going to go down, and I'm going to show you guys how to do the externals. Externals are actually way easier than you think. So you're going to start in the little indent of the base, the butt crack of the base, as I like to call it. And you're going to triangle, square, triangle, and then build out 2 squares, triangle. And then you're going to break all these on the way back. Leave the triangle at the end. This triangle stays. And then you're going to build back the triangles like this. That goes there. And then square, square. Triangles at the end of both of these. And then you break these. And then you go 5 squares out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triangle. And you should be able to place a TC here. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And then you repeat it. Okay, this is what I was talking about first, though. This is very important for this base. This empty space, you're going to want to put honeycomb here. Which you can do, but you can't do that until the base is completely built. Because when you put honeycomb here and you build up with honeycomb, you can no longer build on the roof. I don't know the reason for this, but I found this out mid-wipe, and and it sucked. Triangle, square, triangle, 2 squares, and a triangle. And you build back with triangles. Square, square, triangle, triangle. And 5 out. See. You guys are wildin'. Triangle, square, triangle, 2 squares, and a triangle. It's looking pretty simple. Just remembering how many squares and how many triangles. But if you guys want to build wide gaps on any base, it's the same formula. Two, 3, 4, 5. Triangle. Boom. Not too shabby. Okay. And then I'll just put the windows down for aesthetic purposes. It's looking a bit bland out here. Junes needs his money. Bruh, if I made videos to make money, I feel like, wouldn't you think I would post a little more consistently? Your boy posts once every 2 years. I am not making any money on, I'm barely making anything on YouTube. If I posted consistently, I could probably make decent money, but I do not post consistently. We'll keep those out. Why? What do you mean why? Why do I not post more consistently? Real darn, you're wilding, brother. You are wilding. If you're asking why I don't post more consistently, just because I'm usually busy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm really busy. Those of you that don't know, I skate. I skateboard. I ride a skateboard in my free time, and I work a full-time job. So Fallen is just like, I only play Fallen on the weekends, and then half the time I get cheated on. So I just get off and I don't even play that weekend. And then the times that I don't get cheated on, it's just like the servers are kind of dead. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't follow this. I'm autopiloting right now. Okay, next we're going to build up actually on that outers. Door frame, and door frame, and then you build up 3. He helped design the fighting arena a few months back. Were you noob? You weren't noob, were you? Was that your in-game name? real darn. What is wrong with you, dude? I'm gonna hit this. Bro said he's gonna hit the sack. All right, bro, you go hit that sack. Hope that sack does you well. I hope you sleep good on that sack. Try out hay one of these times, though. I'm telling you. Ass frontwards. Oh, shit. Okay, you can put these triangles here. Oh, and then we're gonna outline this whole thing with windows. The entire thing. You just place where I'm trying to place, bro. Okay. Windows here. Okay. And then for this one, I like to use... I think it's necessary to use a ladder hatch for this. Just if you're going to have the farm on the roof and stuff, it's necessary to use a ladder hatch. I mean, I think you could do it in a way where you could use a jump up, but it's just going to get in the way and stuff. In the way of stuff. Yo, red lines. What's good, Brody? Long time no see. Why are the glass windows on the other? I don't understand this. The build loadout thing. It's so unorganized. We'll use these. Usually I put glass windows here though, so you can't shoot through them or anything. But yeah, we're gonna use those because I'm not trying to just change build loadout nonstop. And then I use the vertical embrasures for these. Have them on the outside though. Real darn. You need to go get yourself checked out, brother. Okay, and then this part, we're going to do windows like this on all three sides and a door frame. This, honestly, this whole roof thing is not necessary unless you're going to make a farm. Shit is such a pain in the ass to get to place, dude. You? Oh. Oh, window frame. I mean, door frame. Okay, well, door frames are going here anyways. I did not know it was mandatory, though, to build this part. Alright. And then I do single doors here, but you could probably do double doors. I just think single doors look better. Gotta be because I don't have the door frames. Okay, we're gonna go back down here and put these door frames. Doors are kind of necessary to close these gaps because they're a little bit too wide without door frames here. Okay, now all this should place fine. Nope, it's not. I'm actually confused. I don't remember ever putting a door frame here, but I guess you need one. Whatever, I'm not even gonna question it. June's lotion. Wait, what is going on in chat right now? You guys are mentally ill. I do not like it. No. You guys are dead ass mentally ill in chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then I like to do a little castle type design at the end right here. Since we don't have roofs in this game. Rip. And we're never getting roofs. Rip. Honestly, these kind of make it harder to peek on roof, but it just looks better. So I add them. I will take looks over efficiency any day. I'm that kind of guy. Alright. And then we'll build this top part. Okay, so the top part we're going to do above each one of these doors. We're going to do half walls. And then we will put a triangle on top. And these will be for when turrets do come, if they ever come. Who knows? Can't trust anything the devs say about updates in this game. But if they ever do come, these will be turret boxes. We can put our turrets inside here. Making it a lot harder for someone to top down you. Which is like the best way to raid a base in this game. Okay, turret boxes. And then we go door. 2 door frames and a triangle. And then we can put our wind turbines up top here. Which will be plenty enough power for whatever we have going on in this base. I'm not even going to place the wind turbines. Okay. And then I like to put spikes too. Which one are spikes on too? Why is there no metal spikes? Whatever. Wood spikes can go here. Or metal, whatever you prefer. Should be able to fit one more there. Make it a little harder for people to get onto your roof since this is all going to be open up here. Jumps a pain in the ass. Nice and simple. I'm not going to place the wind turbines. You guys get the gist, though. And then, oh yeah, I'll show you guys where to place the animals and stuff. Build loadout 3. I think. Yes, build loadout 3. Okay, there's enough room for 6 cows and 6 chickens coops up here, so should be plenty enough to be making pies overnight. It's not a lot, but it is enough if you're only making max health pies, which is like the only thing really necessary in this game, I'm not gonna lie. The farming pies kind of suck. They don't give you that much extra. And the cat pies are kind of pointless. Everything else is pretty much pointless. Even the pumpkin pies are pointless. But 120 HP goes crazy. Alright, and then I'll put the planters down here. There's enough room for 3 large planters and 2 small ones. So I usually place... I'll put the small one down too. So I usually place... Where's it at? Fill one up with corn. One of the large ones up. And then I also fill one of the small ones up with corn. And then same for tomatoes. Large one with tomatoes and a small one with tomatoes. And then I'll put this one with raspberries for the max health pies. And then I put more with corn and tomato just because it's going to take a while to start making like milk and eggs. But after like a couple of rounds of feeding your chicken, swap out these small ones for raspberries because you're going to be low on raspberries. And then we'll do the storage next. Wait, I'm actually lost. No, I'm not. Load out 1. Okay. TC in this corner. If it'll place. Oh, it's not going to place actually because I already put the outer TCs down, but you guys get where that goes. Then you put a triangle here. You can fit 3 large boxes on the bottom. I'm sure everyone knows this. And then I like to do a large box up here. And then where are the benches at? Number 2. And then I will put culinary right here. Anvil. And an ammo press. Should all fit. And then you'll still have room to get to your TC right here. /BL. And then you should be able to fit 4 storage cabinets down here. Then we can go up. This is where we'll do this part. The reason why this window is here is because, like I said, this base is like kind of designed for an online raid, even though it's never going to happen. So if you do ever get online raid, the bedroom above, up here, you'll be able to drop down and have peeks into loot room right here. Boom. And then you can put other benches up here. I don't like putting boxes here, but you could put boxes if you wanted to. I usually put like other benches though. That's pretty much it. I mean, I don't need to put all the doors down. You guys see where doors can go and stuff. Large batteries can go down here, or medium batteries, whichever one you prefer. Also, furnaces can go down here, whichever one you prefer. You can fit an oil refinery in here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how she goes. Probably the most AIDS-based tutorial you'll ever watch, but it's the closest thing you're going to get to a legit base tutorial on my channel. I'm sorry I wasn't reading chat either. I was kind of just trying to get this done. I got something to do in a little bit here. L storage cab placement. You can actually fit 4 cabs, 1 large box, and 11 small boxes in that 1 square, bro. All right, bro. Hey, if you know how to do that, go ahead. You go ahead and do that. But yeah, this is the base. This is what it looks like afterwards. Obviously, you're gonna want to put walls and stuff around these as well, but that's just common sense. You guys know how to do that. Oh yeah, and then you can add, once you're completely done with the base, you can go ahead and add these this honeycomb here. Just do not add this honeycomb before, because you will not be able to build anymore. I don't know what it does, but there's some sort of weird bug that happens. Yeah, once you add that honeycomb to it, the base just looks a lot more filled out. And it makes it twice as strong. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's the rundown. I don't know if you saw me in the comment in your last video, but I can help you on your base like a lot. Well, like with what? If it's like in terms of making it stronger and stuff, it's like, yeah, it would be a good idea if people were actually raiding, but no one's really raiding like that. Love you too, MRB. No Diddy. It's pre-recorded video. Oh, GG's. You're not in any of the servers. GG's. GG's. I'm still awake. Explain what went wrong. Oh, what went wrong in our wipe? I'll show you right now. See this empty space right here, Phantom? This empty space that triangles can go in? If you build these triangles and honeycomb all the way up, before you finish the shooting floor and the rest of the base, for whatever reason, you can't build on top of the base anymore. You can build inside of it and out, but you can't go any higher once you put this honeycomb. I'm not sure the reasoning for that, but yeah. I did it without building the honeycomb last swipe, and it worked. It makes 0 sense, but we're also playing Roblox Rust. Well, it makes sense. Can't lie though, she's a good looking base. She is a good looking base. Like just overall better, like a funnel wall, a shell, and all that good stuff if you want. If you're down to build it and maybe send me screenshots or like a recording of it in Discord, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. All right, good night, Phantom. I know, she's gorgeous. What time is it for you? It is 7:30. 7:30 p.m. We're gonna build this and put pictures of you everywhere. GG's. And then, yeah, GG's. GG's, bro. Are you gonna upload a video about it? No, I'm not gonna upload a base design video. That's why I went live and did this. I'm gonna leave this live stream up on the channel. This is gonna be, honestly, I really feel bad for anybody that tries to follow this base design video, because the way I build this is just, it's so AIDS. Like, you have to be in my brain to understand it. So it's going to be all over the place at first, but if you just follow along step by step, you'll figure it out. By the way, I would also recommend you add a shooting floor on the side that does not have what? On the side that does not, oh, like on this side? Like above these gatehouse type things, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, but it's kind of pointless because I mean you have 360 vision. There's no blind spots in the shooting floor. There really isn't any blind spots in the shooting floor. You ladies miss me a little bit. No, I'm telling you, your base is so predictable. Um, like what do you mean? Like for an online? Just straight wide gaps. Yes, yes. Oh, like you're saying if I'm peeking it, it's predictable to see where I'm gonna peek. That's fine though, because I mean maybe if you're building this on a very comp server and you know you're gonna go online, then yeah, maybe you'd want to switch up the wide gaps a little bit. But dead ass, these wide gaps are pretty much just to get rid of door campers. I'm not even gonna lie. No one's onlining on official servers. Literally no one. And the couple times that I have had to fight people through the wide gaps, it's worked out. It's worked out pretty well. I haven't been killed in my shooting floor yet. Make peaks where cheaters can't even shoot you. Yeah, that's crazy. You have a really cool floor stacking 2x1. I've been seeing people do that. How do people floor stack? Do you only play vanilla? Yeah, I only play vanilla. I used to play a 2x, but I just swapped to vanilla. Peaks that cheaters can't shoot you through. All right, boys. I'm gonna get off. I gotta go do something here in a little bit. Maybe we'll have a stream. We'll see. Maybe we'll have another stream on Wipe, like an actual stream where I'll actually play a server. I'm gonna try and record a video this Wipe, a solo video, and if that doesn't work, like I get cheated on or something, then maybe I'll just live stream it. Maybe you guys could like join the server or something. We can get a little village going, do something fun. A village on server 1 would be lit. I'm not gonna lie. So no 5x? No, 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 no. Oh yeah. Do I think loot's too easy in 5x? Yeah, for sure. Not that, like, I'm sure, you know, people don't join 5x for the grind. They join it for the PvP, which is cool, but for content purposes, 5x isn't that good for content. Lava Zerg streams. Yeah, 5x just isn't the greatest for like storytelling content because everything just happens so fast. And you get mad online, so yeah, for sure. That's the only place for people online in this game is on a 5x server. But all right, boys, I will catch you guys later. If you haven't watched the video yet, go watch the video. If I'm streaming this weekend, I will post it in Discord. So if you're not in Discord, go to the latest video, and I commented the Discord link in the comment section and pinned it. Join the Discord. Bye, Pookie.